Hey guys, I just wanted to come to you really quick and answer a few questions. Of some, these are the most common questions that I get on YouTube, um, Messenger, Instagram, whatever that may be, or even from friends. So I figured if they are having these questions, maybe some of you are having the same questions too. So I wanted to answer a couple of questions. The first question, the most questions that people ask are about the settings on the vibration plate. They always ask me, one, what are the settings that I use during each workout? So the answer to that is I don't adjust my settings according to my workouts. I got to the point where I use the Life Pro. That's actually another question people ask me is what vibration plate do I use? So let me quickly answer that one. I use a Life Pro Waver. I've tried so many different brands. I've tried 3D, 4D. I've even tried Life Pro 3D and 4D. And I just love this one. This one's simple. I just like everything about it. It's very simple, easy to use. It just is to the point. And so that's the one that I like to use. And I'll put the link below just in case you want to check it out. They're very inexpensive. They'll last you just a really long time. They're a great one. But anyway, so it actually goes up to 99 is the highest setting. So what I mean by the numbers is the higher you go, the more intense the vibrations get. And so I normally just do all my workouts on 99. I've been using vibration plates for a while. But what I would recommend and suggest is if you're just getting started, you're gonna have to get used to it. You're gonna have to just like stand on it, and kind of just make sure your body is just stabilized and balancing and getting used to it. Your legs are gonna be super itchy at first. When you first start using it, that will go away. All of that is very common. It's not doing anything bad. And if you start out and you go to 50, it's not going to do anything bad to you. I just recommend always just kind of working your way up just to kind of get used to the vibrations in your body, kind of stabilizing so you're not feeling like you're off balance. But one of the main things that the vibration plate does is when you stand on it, your body feels like it's falling. So the core uses all its muscles to stabilize you on the plate. So you've got that to keep you from falling. But anyways, long story short, if I'm doing upper body workouts, I'm just standing on it. Even though we're focusing on upper body, our lower body, we're still getting a workout. Our core is still getting a workout. We keep our core nice and tight, okay? And this is where we really have to start like thinking about what we're doing, the muscles that we're using, right? Because it's so easy because we're doing these, right? So we're doing these and we're focusing on this. And so while we're focusing on these, our gut's not tight, and our legs are just like there. So we have to just start thinking about contracting the lower body, keeping your core nice and contracted, right? Glutes, everything, while we're doing upper body, okay? Because that's gonna be where you get that full body workout. However, if you just want to stand on it, you're still getting a workout, okay? Because it's basically full body vibrations is technically considered a passive exercise. I tell people this, but this is not what I recommend, that technically you can stand on it while watching TV and eating a bag of chips, and it's still doing a lot of good things for your body, but that's not what I recommend. So standing on it is really, really great. Just doing that, taking the time to just stand on it without adding the exercises like we do. But if you're trying to really burn fat and you're really trying to gain muscle, that's why we incorporate the fitness and the dumbbells and the resistance bands when we're on our vibration plate, okay? Because what happens is You can still do the same workouts on the floor. So if you're following me and you don't have a vibration plate, still do these workouts. You just do them on the floor like you would naturally or normally. But when you're standing on the vibration plate, the vibrations are going through your body and they are making your muscles contract 30 to 50 times per second, okay? Depending on the level, what level you have what number you have your vibration plate set to. Okay, so I say all that to say, that was already, question number one? Well, 2 questions. So that was, what setting do I use? The real answer to that is you want to do the setting that is more comfortable for you, because look, I'm going to show you something, okay? So on vibration plates, this is walking mode, okay? I'm standing here, this is the least amount of vibrations. I'm still feeling the vibrations, okay? But the walking mode is basically like, I'm standing here and it's basically my body feels like it's outside walking. It's contracting the muscles as if I was walking. It's doing the things as if I was walking. Here, this is jogging mode. You see how this is jiggling a little bit more? This increases the vibration. So I'm still on the same number, but as I step out and out, so this is my running mode. Do you see how much more my legs are jiggling? My muscles are contracting that much more also, okay? So the reason why I'm saying that is you've got a couple of different things when it comes to the number that you use. You have the speed, okay? And then you have whichever mode your feet are standing in, okay? So if I'm doing just this on 93 and on running mode, okay, it's burning already. Like, it's contracting the muscles like crazy, okay? Some people are fine with that. Some people, it's too much, okay? You have the choice to step in, okay, because you're still getting that nice 93, the speed, okay? But then the muscles aren't contracting as much, okay? Or you can just do the walking mode. But when you're doing squats are typically wider. So if this is too much for you, just go down in your speed and then just see which is better for you personally, the running or the walking mode. I hardly ever do walking mode. I always like to just do the max, because the purpose of doing the 15-minute workouts on the vibration plate is to optimize it, get the max out of the workouts that you're doing. So I normally do 99. Everything I do is always on running mode. So saying if I'm just doing upper body, then my feet are still on running mode, okay? Because that's helping my lower body and my abs, which I need a lot of work on. But anyways, and so that's doing that. And you'll also feel, as you're doing the upper body workouts, your muscles are contracting and fatiguing faster, but that's good, because that just means that your muscles are working that much harder, okay? So I hope that makes sense. I might find a way to condense that answer, but for now, it's fine. Do I need a vibration plate? That's another question, and we kind of covered that in the long explanation. You do not need one if you are in this group and you haven't invested in one yet. I still want you to do my workouts, okay? Anything you can do on the floor, like floor workouts, you can do on the vibration plates, okay? Not everything, but most of the things that I do, we can do on the vibration plate. So if you have a floor, and if you have dumbbells, and if you have a mat or towel, you can do these workouts, okay? So do everything that we're doing, except instead of doing them on the vibration plate, do them on the floor, okay? But I remember, it was funny, I was teaching a class, everyone had a vibration plate except for one person, And all the people with vibration plate classes, like we were like on fire. Like we were like struggling to get through the workouts because it just feels different than if you're doing them without it. At the end of the class, one of the girls were like saying, I need to get a vibration plate because obviously like it's doing more for the people on the vibration plate than the people who are not on the vibration plate. So that kind of encouraged her to get one, and she agreed after using the vibration plate that it does feel much, much different. So just know that you can still do the same ones, but just do them on the floor. And the other thing is modifications, okay? I do modifications for all my workouts. Modifications meaning a little bit lighter and easier for people who are new or people who have like knee pains or back pains. And I do them like a little bit more intensity for people who just want to push themselves and want to challenge themselves and do more. So don't ever worry about that. If you need a specific modification, I can get that for you. But yes, I do the workouts, but then I do modifications to go with those. I'm trying to think of anything else that people might ask on a regular basis. But other than that, I mean, those are mainly the main questions that people ask me. So I hope those make sense. Again, going back to the settings just depend on you and how it's feeling on your body. And, you know, the main thing is don't jump right into 99. Take about a week to kind of first day. I always tell people just stand on it. Just stand on it the first day, you know, the whole session, and kind of let it just jiggle, because it's so funny how like the first day, like it's like uncontrollably jiggling everywhere, but that's good. Okay, so and then as the week goes, then you can increase your speed, you know, and then because you'll have more control, and then eventually, you know, standing on it, the speed is not going to really matter. The higher the speed, you know, the better. But I want you to make sure you're comfortable and you work your way up to that. So anyways, I say all that to say, I hope that didn't confuse you anymore. It was not my intention. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.